Hey Charleston, John Crompton here, your trusted realtor with Keller Williams Real Estate, bringing you the market update, doing a little something different. Instead of doing it month over month, comparing years over the date, we're going to do the rolling 12 months, just meaning the average of the last 12 months to kind of give you an understanding of where we are and where we are most likely going. I do want to preface that we did see in the last 12 months some of the highest prices Charleston's recorded. We saw some of the highest interest rates that we've seen since the 90s even. We were cresting at 8%. We've come down a good bit in the last few weeks here of the year, and the trajectory for next year is very positive and the rates going down. So we've seen a lot of cool things happen in that realm. We had people saying that we're going to lose 10 to 20% of our housing prices. That has not happened. It has actually gone up. So I just want to talk to you about some of these numbers. So pardon me if I look at the screen or my sheet here, but I want to talk about them. If you get my emails, or if you want to get my emails, DM me your email, or message me below and I'll reach out to you and put you on the list. There's a lot more content and context in the email, but this is just a quick, I get to talk in front of a camera and I like to do that apparently. So let's talk about our average sales price, right? Over the last 12 months, on average, it's increased 4.2%. Again, in a market where people were saying the housing prices are going to crash 10 to 20, they've gone up. So if you wait it because of high interest rates, or if you wait it because you're hoping for a deal, none of that has happened. People are still buying homes and they are still having multiple offers in certain situations. So what does that mean for next year? Well, I believe the trajectory is going to go up again. Reason being, we still have low inventory, interest rates go down, a lot of buyers on the fence are jumping in, creating that panic, so to speak, of multiple offer situations. So be very interesting to see. Days on market, we're at 34 on average. That is up 46.2% from the year before. Again, we went to having like 900 homes on the market at one time. So yeah, days on market were very, very slow, or very, very fast. And 34 is not slow. It's still about double the speed that we were pre-COVID. So days on market have gone up a little bit. That's good. It gives you a few days to make a decision. Who knows what's going to happen come spring if rates do continue to decline. We're going to talk about the supply. We're at 1.9 months of supply. Yes, that's up 46.2%. Though, let's take into account 1.9 months is still about 2.5 months, almost 3 months, better than a neutral market. So still very seller favored. If you look at the graph on my email, you'll see that it's been pretty flat all year long, meaning that we could either go down a little bit or increase a little bit. It'll be very interesting to see this spring market come. If these rates do come down, there are pent up sellers who are willing to maybe make a move because of the rate adjustment, and they're willing to give up that lower interest rate because of the equity they still have in their property. Let's talk about listings. This is another reason why our inventory is so low. We are down 12.6% in listings from the last year. That is a very interesting number. If you look on the graph again, the email, it's very flat. It's been kind of trending down and then gone sideways for the last 3 or 4 months. So what does that mean come spring? I'm hoping for a little bit more of inventory just so we can kind of spread out the love with all the buyers there. Pending sales, well, we're down about 10.9% from last year's contracts. Again, we had 4% interest rates in the beginning, 7% at the end of the year. Definitely a higher interest rate year. A lot of people, like I mentioned, sat on the sideline. I do believe rates come down, people jump in, so we probably will see more pending sales. Again, this graph in the email, it starts the flat line basically back since June. So we bottomed out is what I'm trying to get to you guys. We're bottoming out on some of this stuff, and I feel like the crest is going to come up again. Closed sales, we were at 17.5% down from the year before. Though, again, less inventory, less buyers. I shouldn't say less inventory, but less listing inventory coming on, less buyers because of high interest rates sitting on the sideline. Let's just be real. High prices kind of forcing people out of certain markets, and yet we are still doing a tremendous job here in closings. We are almost to where we were at the pandemic level in closings still. But 17.5% down. Again, that line is starting to flatline even more, but that is a correlation because the leading factor is the pending sales. So this is like a month behind from the pending sales. So we're going to see this one bottom out probably this month and start creeping back up after January. Now, what does all this mean? Where are we going? Since the Fed's pivoted a little bit on what they've been saying they're doing, talking about rate cuts, I do believe 2024 to be a good year for buyers and a great year for sellers. If you're thinking about getting into a home, reach out to me. I would love to share my information with you, just kind of help get you along that path to success. If you have any questions, always and feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to answer them for you. And I hope you guys have a great Christmas and a happy New Year. If you are in Charleston on the New Year's, come out to Dunleavy's Pub, and if you find me, I'll buy you a beer. Happy New Year. Take care.